One night I woke up to what I thought was the sound of footsteps in the hallway, but I was laying on my back, which immediately made me confused and a bit nervous because I never sleep on my back. Oh, by the way, I'm reading lucid dreaming stories again, so I'm going to make some videos about my experiences as well, but this is today's video, so watch till the very end because it gets pretty crazy. I tried to turn my head to see where the sound was coming from, but I couldn't move, so I guess sleep paralysis. The panic set in and I heard the sound of footsteps come into my room. Although I could not see the figure, I knew it was a home invader. I could feel him standing on the opposite side of my bed, silently staring down at me. He had some kind of weapon in his right hand. I think it was a knife. My heart has never dropped and raced like that in my entire life. I kept trying to move or scream, but it felt like I was frozen in place. It felt like hours. And that story was from Ginger Oblivion on Reddit. Next story. Suddenly I realized that I saw something in the corner of my peripheral vision, and I could hear it breathing. When I slowly rolled my eyes to the side, I thought I saw the small head of a white-faced troll grinning and staring at me. I panicked and suddenly all the phones in my house started ringing. The ringing sound got louder and louder, and it scared me because I knew for sure that I was going to have permanent tinnitus as a result of this dream. After this short moment, it felt like a really long time. I finally had enough strength to locate and lift my arm. As soon as I did that, all the hallucinations stopped and I woke up. And that was from I Thundered on Reddit. Next one. My mind woke up and my entire body, including my face, was under the covers and unable to move. I couldn't see a thing. I was worried for a moment when I discovered that I couldn't move, and then things got even scarier. I felt an enormous amount of pressure on my chest, and I had the feeling as though this spirit or entity had its face only inches away from my face. If this wasn't enough, I heard inaudible whispers in both ears and pounding on the wall next to my bed. I began to cry because that's all I could physically do in my mind. I was screaming as loud as I could, but nothing came out. I began to struggle, and I finally burst awake, sat up immediately, and I was still crying, but the room was silent. And that is from This Is Not My Username 3 on Reddit. By the way, if you want to learn how to lucid dream effectively, reliably, I have a free training. Click the link in the description. It should be the first link, actually. You should see that very easily if you just go down there. And leave a comment letting me know your best lucid dreaming story, or your scariest lucid dreaming story. Okay.